Or broken.
Somebody brought my glass.
Bring my purse. My glasses in my purse.
Glasses in the purse.
Is that what you said?
Yes. That's why I just gave her bag.
No.
What she got to?
Okay, my cup wasn't in there.
Hold on, Tim.
Oh, guys. Look, you got here running and stuff. This should be a blooper reel.
It should be. You should start it right now.
Okay, so what happened with the food in the refrigerator? And she was talking about
No, what she was
food?
saying was she was like with him like going ass backwards trying to get a house and not putting furniture in your house.
That sounds like he wants to live. To me, that sounds like he wants to live up in the house, like those Instagram folks pretending. You know the ones that go and rent that fake private jet to make it look like they're on
I
the
just
jet.
get so slim.
Because we went through, took out all the questionable ones that really woke.
I know. Y'all should just. Okay, we ready to?
No, we didn't need any of those.
Chocolate in my tail.
Count it down when you ready, boss. Oh man. What's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, DJ your boy.
Oh my god.
Malavia Johnson.
You know your name, motherfucker?
Social butterfly fly.
Look, you got to look at the screen.
Holy shit.
I did not.
And welcome to this late ass episode of Happy Hour.
Because we had to wait on somebody who is late all the time.
You.
No, I wasn't late this time.
I was late. But somehow we were
I
later.
feel sick, like I got to throw up. It must have been no brownies.
No, it wasn't.
Or you pregnant?
Okay, no. I don't think that's funny, because no. Y'all think I'm getting it, and I'm not getting none at all. I swear, I'm not getting none for real. It's sad. It's like cobwebs. Happy birthday, Robert! Woohoo!
TMI.
It's your birthday. We gotta take shots, because it's your birthday.
Yeah, I'm good right now. So, who's drawing first today?
I
Nobody's
guess
gonna
I
take a
will.
shot. We were gonna take one. Well, we'll take it at the end, y'all, okay?
We know I don't drink hot liquor.
You gonna drink some liquor tonight.
That needs to be.
Tonight.
When is being selfish too much?
Like, what do you mean?
It's okay to be like increments of certain things. Like every now and then you gotta be selfish. No, gotta watch out for you.
Well, because if you're too selfish,
I
then
can see
people are
you
gonna
being
say
that.
you're. Because you know, if you're too
And you.
selfish,
I can see
Did-
both of y'all.
then people.
Okay, go ahead. Son.
Girl.
Pot meet the kettle.
If you're too selfish, people are gonna start calling you a narcissist.
Yeah, facts. Because everything you do is gonna be around manipulating somebody to get what you want.
Ooh.
And everything's gonna be about you.
I didn't even think about that.
So anyone else's just issues, you make them about you.
You have something right here. No, it's on your cheek.
I be like,
Thanks.
I be sort of wondering about myself about that. 'Cause sometimes I be feeling like that.
I think you're like that.
Fuck you. Anyways, nah.
Well, I think all
But,
of us
like-
have tiny bits of narcissism.
Okay,
They're
I
just
can
some
agree with
people.
that. Yeah.
Just some people. You just meet them, and you're like, man, that person's super narcissistic. Everything they do is about them.
See, a lot of times I try to like explain things, and the only examples I have, or the only examples I choose to use, are ones that I can relate to.
Yeah.
So it'd be like when certain things happen, I sort of explain it in a way that I can clearly say it through like an example that I've lived through or something like that. Because I feel like I don't know, like it's easier to explain that way. It's more personal that way. But if that's all I use to go by, then it starts feeling like
Are you serious,
I'm
Robert?
making everything about me.
Wow.
It's kind of weird.
That's crazy. I don't think I'm like that. Nothing like that. So.
Crazy people don't know they crazy. So
The fuck? What the fuck? I'm not crazy, Robert. Please.
I didn't say you were
You know,
crazy.
I'm just saying.
I
'Cause
said
felt
crazy
like that was
people
some-
don't know they crazy.
Okay.
But some of them, I mean, usually the people that are like that are the ones that are serial killers and
What the?
narcissistic people did. For example, I was watching Discovery Plus today,
Of
and I was
course.
watching Candace DeLong. Y'all know who she is. She's a lady, retired FBI profiler. And
Give us the rundown.
she has this show called The Deadly Type. It pretty much, it tells you the characteristics in people that would make them be like murderers and commit
called
crimes.
The what?
The Deadly Type.
Oh.
So they did the episode on narcissists today. And pretty much, there was this lady like, oh, you know, narcissistic lie. They just lied just to lie. And there was this one woman who ended up killing her fourth husband. She had a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, have you been married before? She's like, yeah, I was married once. Turned out she'd been married 4 times before.
You
One-
can't just find that shit out.
Am I
You
like
can't just
that?
look that up.
Well, no, he ended up investigating, which is how she ended up in prison now for life, because he got in touch with her she had 5 husbands. He got in touch with her 5th husband, who was like, yeah, I think she had her 4th husband killed the 3rd one. And it turns out that she had one of the other husbands killed the one husband because she was in a custody battle with him. And the boyfriend, when he found this out, well, he broke up when he found out she was lying about being a nurse and all this other stuff. And then he went to the police, and the police was like, oh, we're on the same page you are. We've been investigated too. So him, the ex-boyfriend, and the police both kind of gathered the same stuff, and they, she's in prison now.
So do it be like, when she was lying, like, was it like a little?
No, clearly...
I'm just trying to...
One, if you said you've been married once, so you've been married 5 times, and you had lied to your one husband to kill your other husband, I think those are pretty big lies, don't you think?
Oh, okay, because I was just trying to figure out what kind of lies they were. Like, were they little white lies?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lying about killing somebody is a pretty big one.
Yeah, no, that's pretty big. But you was like, just lie for no reason. I'm like, I lie for no reason, but still, it's to get out.
That is your that is your narcissistic trait right there.
Hey, let it be known to the jury that this motherfucker admitted it before we even had to call her one today.
I'm just saying, I was trying to figure it out.
Lying for no reason.
It'd be like little.
It's a little bit narcissistic.
Just, it's a little.
No, realistically, what they say?
Man, a lie is a mud trucking lie.
They said that everyone tells 3 to 4 white lies a day. A white lie is totally different. Like, someone may be
think
like,
about it, Robert. Yeah.
for example, if someone was like, oh, did you get here on time? Someone that wasn't here, you could be like, yeah, I was there on time.
Yeah.
That's a little lie.
That's my little lie.
Now, you witnessing a crime and being like, I don't recall being there, and you're on camera. That's a big lie.
Whoa.
R. Kelly.
You saying you didn't do, someone robs a bank and be like, oh yeah, I didn't do that. Your DNA is all over the money. Big lie.
I went to the strip club last night. I was the stripper last night.
We know that's a lie.
My DNA is all over that. Because the bills was all over me.
I believe it.
But we're all selfish at some point.
Yeah. So
Not
like
me,
when is
not
selfish
me, not
too
me.
much? When
it hinders growth. When you're too selfish to help others when they need you to help them.
I do help others when they need it. When they need it. But if it's not needed, then I'm not doing it.
Because some people will just do something just for... They could be like, oh, I did this for this person. Which still is selfish.
Like this one time, this one guy, whatever, when I was talking to him, whatever, he got dropped off at the bar that I was at. And I was like, why you get dropped off? He was like, I need a ride home. I was like, no, you don't, because you got dropped off, right? So guess what happened? So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So I got in the car, and then guess what? He wanted to go to the gas station. And then guess what? When he went to the gas station, I put the pedal to the metal, baby. That's right. I left him there. Because how did you get dropped off? You don't need me. Somebody else with a car. Why don't you have them come pick you up?
You do realize sometimes people get dropped off by people that have other things they have to do.
Not my problem.
maybe he planned on getting drunk that night.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need the DUI.
Yeah. I know people that do all the time.
Left foot and right foot.
Winnie, you're a horrible person.
Are you serious?
So,
You have to say it.
can I just say, let's say, Winnie, would you feel guilty if he would have ended up dead in a dumpster somewhere after you dropped him off the gas station? If he got shanked and killed, would you feel guilt?
He was like off of 53. I'm pretty sure nobody was gonna do that.
Did he buy you drinks that night?
I cannot.
That's a yes. Her,
See,
she about to say,
look at that.
you see
So he showed up,
she about to be
looked
like,
out,
I
just to
can't
get out.
remember.
Man, you ain't shit.
I'm gonna say, what was she about to say?
Shit.
The infamous, I
can't
cannot recall,
I can't.
which means yes.
Oh,
That's yes.
oh dang.
You ain't shit.
You know what? Next topic. We don't want to talk about that one because
Winnie,
I do not recall.
I hope someone doesn't just drop you at a convenience store and leave you to fend for yourself.
but
Shit. I do.
Why would you? I didn't.
No,
get
she-
kicked out of
Karma, motherfucker.
No, you wanna know what
I already
happened?
got my karma. I got put
she would end up
out.
finding a date out the situation. So she cheated life. She would end up finding the man out the
I got put
situation.
out on Jordan Lane before. Like, dude put me out his car. I don't know what-
And how did you get home?
had to call my sister to come get me.
You was tripping that night, boy.
I got put out the house a couple of times. Anyway, alright, so that was like in my 20s. So now I have turned over a new leaf.
She said in her 20s.
I was in my 20s, so now I have turned over a new leaf. And,
Are we sure about that? Well, you're not going to put out cars anymore or houses.
Yeah, because she
No.
got her own now.
So what, she just put other people out?
Anyway, can a man without money make a woman happy in a relationship?
They do it all the time.
Wait, can a
They
man?
go out and cheat, and then women take them back and everything. I don't understand that shit.
Those are the guys that sit at the couch and just hang out all day at the house, and the woman.
Play video
Yeah,
games?
some women are okay with that. You want to know what it is? Because,
What
know,
is
the
it?
infamous thing that women feel like they can change someone and help someone grow and mold them. And then,
we're nature, like we nurture
Nurture.
people. We nurture people. So
well,
that's
not all
why-
women are like that, though.
Yeah, you ain't like that.
I would. What we talking about? Would I
Well, because,
help somebody grow? Is that what we talking about? Help somebody grow?
You ain't about to nurture nobody.
when I feel like guys like that, though, too,
It
I
ain't
feel
that.
like some of them probably got some issues with their mother. Because really, it's like, if you're having to mother someone, no one got time for that.
This question.
I saw the craziest meme, right?
Uh-huh.
So, the meme said, women get spoiled by their daddies, right? And the man has to step up.
Mhm.
But if the man is spoiled by their mama,
Mm-hmm.
the woman always says, I ain't your mama. And that was the realest shit I had seen all week long. Cause like, let's be real here. If a woman is spoiled, who holds it against her? Let me break my key sweat out. Nobody.
Well, no, I think some people do. They're like, you're too old for that mess. Because your dad shouldn't be having to bail you out of stuff.
Nah, I ain't talking about bailing out. I'm talking about how daddy spoiled daughter. Like, just, like, always melted for her. Was like, I'm always gonna do this, that, and the
Well,
third.
see,
Big
here's
shit.
no, this what I know, but see, here's the
treat
thing
daughter
though
better than
too.
Mama.
See, I will say this though. I feel like when girls who are daddy girls get in relationships with guys, yeah, they expect for them to like pay for everything, do all this stuff. But I don't feel like the dad interferes in their relationship. That if a guy is a mama's boy, that mama's
Mama's-
all up in that
Yup,
relationship. She
yup,
breaks. I know
yup.
You
someone.
don't think daddy interfere with the relationship?
No.
Are you serious? You
Yeah.
think daddy don't
Let me
protect
ask
his
something.
daughter?
Let me ask
That's-
something. Do you know women that have gotten divorced that were daddy's girls that have gotten divorced? I know people who marry mama's boys that have gotten divorced because their mama all up in their
Because
business.
mama would let them get married. Daddy don't let it go that far.
That's true. That's true.
Daddy gonna make sure. Like, hell nah.
That's true. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, both parents are gonna be like, whatever the child wants, they're
Right.
gonna be there for them.
But I feel like dad is just gonna sit back and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there to pick you up," and moms are like, "I'm gonna sabotage this relationship before if you marry, I'm just gonna sabotage it."
Wow.
The mama just gonna always talk about it. The daddy gonna say his piece and it's gonna be over with.
Yeah.
Till some shit breaks out.
I mean,
Pretty
hello,
much.
there's a TV show called I Love a Mama's Boy, where there are guys who are extremely attached to their mothers, and it's weird.
It is some weird shit, but it's the mama's fault.
This question makes me think about, okay, because I used to see, and I haven't seen it a lot, I do used to see like a lot of women dating guys that don't have jobs, and drug dealers, they don't have jobs. That's not really a job.
What? What is a job?
Being a drug
That makes some
dealer,
real ass money too.
being a drug dealer is not a job. You don't pay taxes. That is not a job.
Rich people don't pay taxes either.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not rich. no.
So they ain't got a job.
I'm not rich.
Oh, okay. Like
Rich folks don't pay taxes.
Man,
Why
they
they
pay the
don't pay-
leasing taxes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's a job. They work for money. They make an exchange. No matter
Yeah,
what
but
you
it's a
sell.
risk to go to jail and then guess what? Oh, no money because your girl done took all your
We
money.
need-
Prostitution not a job.
But see, here's the thing though too.
No.
You don't know prostitution is a job.
Did they get paid? It's not a job because they don't pay taxes.
Here's the thing,
What
though,
does his
Whitney.
taxes got to do with the job?
Whitney, here's the thing you don't
They don't
realize.
pay taxes.
You've seen enough movies about like the cartel and like mobsters like that. They have business fronts that they launder money through so that they can, some of them will pay, so they can pay the lowest taxes possible. So if they come back around to get them, they're like, oh, it's a front for this laundry, just cleaners. Some of them
But
have
that
strip
ain't
clubs.
like your everyday
They person.
Yeah, that ain't your everyday drug dealer.
But what
No.
I'm saying is you see a lot of more men without money and the women actually taking care of them than you do men taking care of female. And I think that's
a lie.
Nah, I don't know about that because women could be broke for real, and the dude's still gonna take care of them.
I don't think
Girl,
so.
you see it all the time in real life and on TV. I mean,
I don't know.
Marrying Millions, for
seen
example.
that.
You see all these girls in their 20s dating guys in their 50s and 60s who are clearly, they're
Men
just
is
after
so
money.
conditioned to pay for shit that it's still weird for me to let my homegirls pay for shit for me. Like, because it was my birthday, I had a good friend of mine send me money to Cash App. I almost sent it back to her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But I had to stop myself because I was like, this is kind of disrespectful. She's giving the gift.
Yeah.
Don't give the gift back.
yeah.
But, like, it's hard for me not to do that.
Mhm.
Like, it's just, it don't feel right. That's how much I know I've been conditioned to do that shit. Because it shouldn't matter. If somebody's giving the gift, they're giving the gift. But,
There comes a
we
point
ain't
when-
coded that way. Like, we always been coded to pay for everything. Make sure the woman's straight. Like,
But yeah, a man without money, he can't make her happy because he ain't got money. So I see what you're saying. But we're talking about a guy who don't even have a dime to his name.
Well, you all know, so there are some women,
they get taken
though.
care of all the time. They figure out a way.
Dick don't make you stay. Gotta go.
Makes a lot of women stay.
You want to know something, too? I just thought of this. There are women, though, that will be with broke guys so they can be in control of things and control situations.
Oh, is that what
Kind of
it
like
is?
why some guys date,
Yeah.
some guys in their 30s and 40s date girls in their early
Oh, I
20s so
didn't
they can
think about
control
that.
folks and control the situation.
Because I was sitting up here thinking, like, why is this?
It's
person with
sometimes it's
somebody
about
who don't
control.
Work like, I'm sitting up. Okay, so it's about control. Dang, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people just want to be with
That's not
someone they can
everybody.
control. But that's
The
not
way you
everyone. That's
said
some
that, I
people.
got me worried a little bit.
That's
ain't
some
everybody.
people.
But yeah, that can be a thing.
Some people just want a sugar baby or sugar daddy or sugar
I
mama
want a
just to
sugar
pay
daddy.
their
I want-
lifestyle.
Oof. I
Yeah,
want me a
when
sugar
you're rich like that, you really just, it's just the company that matters.
So you
you
paying
find
for them to
somebody
like
that
you.
can have the company.
You paying for a relationship, basically.
No, some people they pay for
Yes, they do.
companionship. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, you
give and
basically-
take. For example, if someone's rich and they're a businessman and you want to own a business, you may be hanging out with them and getting business advice, but also going places with them. You never know, because there are a lot of people like that.
You get, every relationship is give and take. No matter who you friends with, cool with, whatever. You're there for a reason, and they are too.
So it's the motive behind everything.
Behind everything, it always is. Think of your best friend in the world. You use them for something, and they use you for something.
Even if it's just for advice.
Exactly.
Soundboard.
Your girl right here. Y'all was a witness to that. I gave out the best advice tonight. Relationship. They got a nice little ring to it.
Would you pay to go with her for be a therapist?
If I want to fuck someone's relationship up, I would pay her for that.
Oh my God! Anyway, pull out the jar, please. Forget y'all, cause y'all see I gave out the extra.
Whitney, you weren't the only one that was good. You were giving her advice to what we were saying, too. What you talking about?
I was like, no, you should break up with him and work things out.
I mean, personally, I just think when you're that
And
age,
cheat. No, I'm just playing.
no. And
Cheat
cheat,
back.
no.
I'm just playing.
Pros and cons of being a millennial.
Oh, I'm so hot. Oh God.
You wrote this because you put millennials.
I didn't write that. That's not my
I
handwriting.
probably did.
Pros and cons of being a millennials.
I probably wrote that.
Oh, Lord.
Because if I did that, I write, well, because, I write when I'm thinking, I write so fast.
Mhm.
Kind of like that. I just, I just have to
Okay. Cool. The pros and cons.
We all millennials, huh?
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
You're a millennial too, motherfucker. You're in between both of our ages.
Yeah.
That makes you a
I
millennial.
think that
Oh, I am.
it's cool that we've got to see technology change so much.
That's true.
Because you gotta think, we went from using records and tape
Dial
recorders to
up.
DVDs and CDs.
And Cass. What's the tapes called?
cassette tapes.
Yes, those. I could not think of that.
Cassette tapes.
Yes.
Like I remember, we were
I
like,
could not think of it. I seen the picture and I was like, what is it? What is it? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
and then computers. Like we used to use Oregon Trail. That was like in the late 80s.
Definitely the pros is we've seen both sides of the spectrum. So we know old school and we know the new shit. Because by the time new shit came, we was in high school and college and all of that. So we were the first to experience. We invented social
media. Yeah.
Probably about around your age. Probably
Because
not our age.
when all these kids was fucking
Well,
up,
the
we
people
did
who
all the
invented
fucking
the
up
people
on
that invented
MySpace.
social media are my age.
Yeah.
Like all the
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
that invented
but the
Facebook
people
were
that
my
was
age.
blowing it up and using it was like Robert.
We
Yeah.
did, we
No.
did all our fucking up in MySpace.
Yeah.
See,
I remember
we did all our
I
fucking
remember
see,
MySpace.
that top 8 got a lot of motherfuckers in trouble, boy.
Top 8 on MySpace?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't even remember. Do you still have your MySpace account?
Oh,
Probably.
that shit gone.
Is MySpace
I
gone?
wish I had it.
No,
'cause
some people I
I
think
had
still
some
can
pictures and
I feel
videos
really
from
find their
there.
pages sometimes.
Man, we had this one video from Butler where our principal, she was doing like the walk it out contest at a pep rally. She fell on her back in front of the
Yeah,
whole
I posted
school.
that.
That shit was so crazy. I posted it on my page and like teachers was playing that shit in class.
Wow.
I got called into the office. She's like, I hear you got a video about me.
Oh.
And I was like, it ain't my video. See, I'm right there with the drum, laughing like a motherfucker. I didn't make this shit. Hey, man, that shit was hilarious. But, yeah, I done see some fights break out over some MySpace shit.
That's great. Okay, so
Some
like
breakups over that top 8.
top 8. What is
Woo!
what was the top 8? I can't remember.
You know, you had the order of the top 8. So your top 8, you knew who was like your top 8 besties or whatever.
Okay.
The
Okay.
motherfuckers, they get kicked off that top 8, and you knew some shit happened. Like, whoa, what happened? They ain't on the top 8 no more. Shit got real. Facebook cut that shit out.
Yeah, they did.
But Facebook wasn't made the way MySpace was, though. Facebook was supposed to be for studying.
Yeah.
It was a portal for Harvard students.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and then
And then us black folks came and took it.
no,
over,
what
maybe?
happened
Oh.
was that in like 05, 06, pretty much originally the only people that were using were college students. And you had to have an EDU, which it was cool because then you just interacted with kids from other colleges. Then it is what it is now.
Started out just for Harvard, then expanded
Yeah.
out, and then it is what it is today.
Yeah, I mean it was cool when you're in college and you just interact with other kids that are like your age. And
And Twitter been around through most of all of that shit.
Twitter's, I mean,
I
the
don't
early
like
days of Twitter were the wild. There was no censoring, nothing. That's why all these people
It was
tweets
just
are coming.
120 characters. That was
See,
it.
and here's the thing, and you probably agree with this. That's why people's crap is coming back to haunt them, because in 2010, 11, and 12, there wasn't no one really guiding it. So people just said whatever they wanted to because no one was on Twitter.
My
I don't have
teacher
a
was on
Twitter.
Twitter before anybody was talking about it.
You said who
And
was?
My teacher was on Twitter before anybody was talking about it. And this was like 06, 07.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Like, yeah, Twitter been around a little minute. But
It's back popping now, though.
back, it never left.
Oh,
No,
well,
you
it's
don't-
popular.
I mean,
It did
gone-
nothing but just get bigger.
Yeah,
Well, okay, yeah, that. I don't have a Twitter.
Twitter, people be saying funny
Twitter.
stuff on there.
Twitter.
Yeah, they get all the news first, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I need to get on there then.
Yeah,
Interesting.
they get all the tea first.
Ooh, I need to get on there.
But yeah. Oh, shit. What was this question again?
It was about the
Millennium.
pros and cons of being millennials.
Pros. Okay, so
I can tell
we
you a
can read a
con.
map. We know how to look up a book in a library. We write in cursive.
We know what will happen if phone cell services go down. We can use rotary phones.
Right.
But,
And we had MapQuest before GPS.
and we actually had maps, which I can't find those anymore.
We know how to use the yellow book pages.
That is also true. Where are the yellow book pages?
Do they even matter? Because who has a landline anymore?
Some people have. You have a landline. You just don't have it connected. Where
That
is
I
means
mean,
there's no number.
Because here's the thing now with landlines. The only people that call those are
grandparents?
robocalls and scammers.
They're calling
No,
our cell phones.
they only
now.
come. They only come in
Yeah.
handy. They only
But
come
that
in
don't-
handy.
The cell phone don't come on the yellow book.
Yeah, but they only come in handy when the power goes out or cell towers go down and you need something.
Hey, that sounds like a solid business.
But
Have a yellow book for cell phones.
How would that work?
Well, it would be an app.
Okay.
You would look up someone's name.
Okay.
Boom.
I like that.
We gotta find that shit.
That'd be dope.
Make that shit.
It may already be out there and we just don't know.
Probably.
Robert's not gonna know. See, look, now you're putting it out there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that shit. But hey, somebody else can. Anyways.
I'll tell you a con. Everyone blames us for everything. For some reason. It's a millennials' fault. I'm like, I don't know how this is our fault.
Hey, I'll tell you something. It's our kids that were the pot eating motherfuckers. So, yeah, y'all early millennials, y'all got some issues.
We weren't the one. What are you talking about eating pies? No,
Yeah,
that's
well,
Gen.
pies.
That's Gen Z.
That ain't Gen Z.
Uh-huh.
Gen Z made me.
Gen Z. What the fuck are y'all talking
And
about?
I'm a millennial.
What the fuck is a Gen Z in a pod?
Gen
Oh,
Z
my God.
are people born in like 1998 and after.
No. Oh.
Yes.
Gen Z are the kids.
Yeah,
I'm
they're the
thinking
ones.
Gen X.
No, Gen Z are the ones eating
Yes.
Tide Pods.
But the millennials made them.
No,
that's
the
their parents.
Gen X made them.
No, they didn't. Gen X made me.
Oh my god, I don't even know.
Gen X was 1960, the early 60s to like 19.
80.
Yes.
That's when, what you call
Yes,
it?
I have my brother and sister. They're Gen Xers. They're the younger Gen Xers.
Am I a Gen X or am I just not? I don't know what the fuck.
No, everyone that I know that's in Gen X,
He a
all their
Gen
kids are Gen Z.
Is he a Gen Z?
Nah, because I'm millennial.
Do you realize millennials?
He just
Most of the, I mean, unless they're having kids in high school in 20,
It was 1980 to 2000. No, not 2000. 1993.
what are you talking about, millennials?
Yes.
1980, yes, 1981 to like 96, 97.
Like 94.
No.
Okay.
Hey,
After
Google that.
94
Google that.
After
a great
94, them
debate.
niggas started tripping.
Okay.
We gonna give them to 94. After that, that's the next generation.
But anyway,
It's a nice debate. I want to Google it for real now because I
No,
don't know
Google
which
it.
one of y'all are right. Okay.
but all I know is kids that were born in 2000s are eating Tide Pods
Yes.
and snorting condoms.
Those are millennial kids. Those are the millennials.
Snorting
kids.
what?
No, the 17 and 18-year-olds are not.
she says.
If you were born in 1981,
Okay.
You're 40.
91, 01, it's 2021.
Everyone that I know that has kids, they're like 18, 17, 16. They were all born, they're Gen Xers. Most of them are Gen Xers.
Oh no, that's kind of close.
Because most of the people
okay,
yes,
we're
they're
gonna
Gen
say the end of that
Xers.
generation started tripping too. Okay,
They're the
the
ones.
way the end of the millennial generation started tripping, we're gonna
cannot
say the end of them
do
niggas
that.
started tripping too. Okay, that's what we gonna go with.
Robert. Okay. You can-
Because
We don't go with
okay,
that.
so the millennials are 1985, so around our age,
Our age,
81 to
Robert.
85. Most of their kids are they're like 13 and younger.
Yeah.
Okay, but
All the Gen Xers, their kids are older.
check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Tim was born in.
He's a
2001.
he's a Gen Zer. We even
Okay.
talked about this.
Look at his
Okay.
He doesn't even like him. We already talked about
He
this.
did say he didn't like his
2001,
own-
right?
Yeah, we talked about this. He don't even
All
like
right,
him.
so 2000.
He born in 2000.
Oh yeah, 2000.
He turned
my
21
bad.
this year.
Oh,
Yes.
he was born.
2000.
That's right. He was born in 2000.
2000.
Okay, yo, because it's 20.
Because
Okay.
I be mixing up my sister and him.
Yes,
so like my
gotcha.
sister was 99, not 2000.
Okay, gotcha.
Anyways, so 21 years will be in May, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would suggest what about 25 years behind that of 2000 was what? That was 75.
75. They're Gen.
That's Gen X.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, 25 is overshooting it, but.
See, look. See, he
But,
wanted to admit he's
but I
wrong.
would say 25 is what you got.
He wanted to admit that he's
Okay.
wrong.
No. I am. I'm admitting it.
Okay.
But
You
the point
admit
is, the
you're
kids
right.
that are doing stupid stuff were born in like 2005. Because
I'm scared for our kids when they grow up then.
that's why some people aren't
That might
having
be
kids
alright.
because they're like, I don't want my
Hell
kid to eat no
nah.
Tide
They ain't gonna be
Pods.
alright. You know why? You know why kids ain't gonna be alright?
They might, Robert.
Because parents be tripping, boy.
Well, because some of these parents are more immature than their kids are.
And but as fuck.
Hey, they want to be social media famous too. They don't want real jobs. They want to be on YouTube and Instagram.
So
Be
they're
Instagram models, they
pretty
want-
so
Everybody like, I want to be rich.
Pimp
but I
out
don't
some,
know shit about
you know,
their lifestyle.
pimp out some hair gummy vitamins.
It'd be some shit, man.
Have some new faces every week, you know. huge. People don't want real jobs anymore. They want to be social media famous and party all the time.
So
like Eddie Murphy said,
that's definitely
party
the
all the time.
cons on the millennial side. I think the cons on the millennial side is we want to be woke, but we don't really know anything about the work ethic. I think we were spoiled to a point to where we don't know the work ethic that our ancestors really went through to get shit done. Like, everybody's all out for themselves. Nobody's really trying to work together for something. Like, if we're sitting here trying hard to undo and unlearn the shit that was taught wrong, but we go to a degree to where we defy certain things that were there for a reason. Like, we look at the older generation and like, y'all fucked up so much, we can't listen to anything you say. So we just defy everything, not realizing that some of the shit they say is for a good ass reason.
You realize the people you're describing are Gen Zers. That's how they feel about millennials and Gen X.
But that's how we feel.
I don't feel that way.
That's how we act towards them too. Like,
well, you want to know why? Because what I think people are seeing is that baby boomers blame us for stuff now. Gen Z is blaming us for stuff. I mean, realistically, when most of us were coming of age, we got screwed over.
We all blamed.
Because, for example, when I came out of college was when this recession hit. Yeah. So pretty much anyone that came out of college from 2006 to 2008 or 9 was screwed pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you really couldn't get a job. Anyone that was an older millennial, they graduated in like 2004. Mm-hmm. They couldn't buy a house because the housing market tanked.
Shit, I started college around 08, 09.
And then college went through the roof then, too.
Well, I saw what was going on with all that shit. It was like, yep, I'm working for myself. Fuck this.
So in closing, Robert's millennium has messed us up, kind of, sort of.
Nah, nigga.
Okay,
my opinion is, you know what my opinion is this. I think that we experienced a lot. I mean, you know, I went in high school and most of the school shootings started, and then there was a period when there was none, and then they just kind of, you know, we dealt with it differently than kids. I think that millennials deal with emotions and things differently than kids do now.
Well, first off, I ain't seen any school shootings at a black school yet.
No, they're not.
They in our neighborhoods like a motherfucker. But we don't shoot up our school.
Well, no, we would know why. I mean, you want to know why? I mean, I hate to say it. I feel like most of us are kind of like, yeah, all of us have got picked on at some point in our lives. We don't sit and harp on it and be like, I'm going to get everyone and make lists of people I'm going to go and shoot and kill.
We don't get picked on and kill everybody.
That's right.
We get picked on and kill the person that picked on us.
I mean, and that's what they do. They go in, and not just that, they kill innocent people that didn't have anything to do with the situation.
First of all, our skin is thick. We've been picked on all our lives because we're black. All right? Don't forget that. All right? Our skin is tough. And guess what?
I'm about to pick on your ass.
Oh my God. I feel like that. I feel like you're about to start busting out saying some "We Shall Overcome" or something.
That's that woke shit I was talking about right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stay woke. We done been picked on all our lives, goddamn. That's why we don't go out shooting people because you know what I'm saying?
No, my thing is this.
We taking a shot for your birthday because we gotta wrap this thing up, y'all. It's past our time.
Oh my God, you a mess.
You didn't pour this shit already.
Okay. What you want? This right here?
That's what I'm getting.
What you want now? You want the
y'all can get
Tito's?
that Tito's.
I guess the Tito's.
Oh, oh, look, this is just a little bit.
Hey, this shit been in my bar for
I want to taste it.
Now. It's 47%.
Months. It hasn't been there for months.
It has. I don't drink like that.
Give me some.
Girl, and your spillage, you're wasting.
Sorry, y'all.
You be tripping.
She do. She's so busy.
He's talking to you.
We still finished?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Anyways,
hey,
I will be at the Hideaway for everybody that's in Huntsville tonight. We're celebrating the birthday. Shout out to DJ Snapshot. Also, I want to put this out for all my musicians and artists that's out here. Please, we have the forum. Check out Sound on the Hill on Instagram.
Yes.
We got a music forum that we're dropping. We got some producers, DJs, radio personalities, the whole deal. Trying to help artists out. You know, get y'all. help you out with your careers and give you some advice on things that can, help move you up and things of that nature. I will be at the Hideaway tomorrow night. I'll be at 3000 Bar Friday and Sunday. We celebrate all weekend long for the birthday.
Happy birthday!
The big
Woo
3-1.
Where we going tonight? Where are we going tonight?
Oh, we're going to Hideaway tonight.
All right. All right. We'll
Shout out to the homies. Shout out to the squad.
Happy birthday.
And it's a wrap.